Alright guys, we are here. It's been a while since we've been in Estrella. We're here and we're going to be doing the desert rows to the Gadsden to get to the Flycatcher and then loop back. About 9.7 mile hike. There's an event going on down further into the competitive track. There's tons of people. But where I am right now, it's just me and one other person. And yeah, let's start. Guys, it is actually cold as shit right now. Actually cold. Like, I can't feel my hands. I should have brought gloves. It's about 7:50. I wasted about a good hour because, yeah, I thought the sunrise would be a little later, and then I got mixed up with the event parking over there. But we're on it now, and this is the desert rows. This trail is quite rugged. You can tell it's not used much. Probably more than pretty much all the trails. Just because of, you can just tell. Anyway, let's get it. This first half is pure vertical, like pure vertical. Definitely immediately right off the bat, intermediate difficulty wise. But yeah. I will say, guys, though, this spot right up here is very photogenic. That right there is a competitive track. Yeah, guys, this is about as much vertical as you'll get. It's just this part right here and then coming back up here. And then it starts going down, and when it goes down, here, you could see the path before us. And it twiddles and twaddles and goes. Yep. A miniature version of the one on the Gadsden, the cross on the Gadsden. There are more crosses on the trail. There's that red pen of yours, Michael. See, that is the end of desert rows right there. That is the cross, and that's the Gadsden. Come on here. Coming up on the sign. We just did about 3.2 miles in about an hour and 12 minutes. And that is the Desert Rose Trail for you guys. Making a left now towards the Flycatcher Trail. Making our way up here. Let's see if the rocks we left are still here. I see some people running over there. This is cool because you get to kind of see the trail from a distance. Okay guys, so we're here at the Flycatcher trailhead and we will be making our way right. So we're about halfway. Middle of this trail is where we're going to be, basically halfway. And I just found out that the runners here, they're doing a 27-mile loop. So they're doing a marathon here today, which is insane. But yeah, guys, they are absolute mad lads for running a marathon. Trail running a marathon here. I've hiked 15 and a half. Which is a little more than half a marathon in this park. But the fact that they're doing a whole marathon here, mad lads. Anyway, this is that Flycatcher trail. So it's going up a bit, and it's gonna start going towards the right. And yeah, it goes up there. But I am wondering, those guys were really fast. I'm wondering if by the time I make it to that side of the Gadsden and I make my way back, I wonder if any of them will catch up to me. That would be nuts. Because I'm doing a 9.7 mile loop, they're doing a 27 mile loop. So if they catch up to me, because I'm behind them now, they're like an hour in front of me that direction now, by now, but we'll see. If any of them catch up to me, that mad respect. I'm about an hour and 40 minutes in, and I've done 4.5 miles just about, which is actually a really good time. But that's because I was running at the beginning there. And that's a runner that's taking the shortcut. But most of the runners, they're doing the full Gadsden into Peterson all the way around. That's insane, guys. 27 miles trail running, and it's a race too. Damn. I will be, if some of them catch up to me when I'm towards the end of this hike, that'll be nuts. All right, let's get up there. This goes up into the mountains here, which is nice. Wow. You can actually see people running down there. Nice. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm a huge fan of this Flycatcher trail. This is cool. This is cool. This is a cool trail. It's a newer one too. They just did this. They made this one a couple years ago, apparently. It's a nice trail. starts going down. I think I see the trail right there. I just saw a great coyote or fox, but it looked like a coyote run across right here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to start the camera up quick enough to see that thing. But yeah, coyote right there. I've seen coyotes before, but I've never seen them while hiking, so that's a first. So I've seen, in Estrella so far, I've seen snakes, too many snakes. Hopefully don't want to see any more. Jackrabbits, multiple jackrabbits, lots of fauna, and now a coyote. So I've seen pretty much everything I would want to see on the trail. I don't want to see any more snakes, and I definitely don't want to see any type of lion. No thank you. So yeah, but man, this is a nice trail. Now we're going down, I think this is it right here. Nope, that's just probably an area closed sign. But we're gonna be converging with the Gadsden soon. And man, because of all that running, I just like on a roll today morning. I only slept like 2 hours, by the way. I couldn't sleep. But it is 9:50 right now. I've been hiking for 2 hours and 7 minutes, and I'm 5.46 miles in. We'll get 5.5 miles in, and yeah, I'm gonna hike all the way back slowly. And if the runners catch up to me towards the end, I will definitely try to run with them as much as I can. Yeah, I'm going through water a lot faster than normal because of the running. So I always pack a shitload of water when hiking, and I always have like 8 bottles left over at the end, and it's like my back hurts afterwards. So for the first time in months, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna pack light today. 9.7 miles, but not much elevation gain and have a lot of time, so I decided I'm gonna pack light. Only brought 8 water bottles plus 1 electrolyte bottle. And because of all this running, I'm on my 4th bottle of water, and I've already drank in the electrolytes, so I have to pace myself. I can't run too much because I'll run out of water. But towards the end, when I know I'm towards the end, I'll definitely do as much running as I can. And look here, we are coming up on the sign. We just finished the Flycatcher. And now we take the Gadsden back to the Desert Rose, and the Desert Rose all the way back to the parking lot. And with that, guys, we only have one trail left to fully complete in the park, and that's Dysart. And that's going to be in the next and final video for this park, where I have a really fun route planned. Very extreme, actually. Long and a lot of elevation gain, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that. As for now, we finished the Flycatcher Trail, and it's time to make our way back this way on the Gadsden. And yeah, let's do it. And by the way, this part of the Gadsden, I remembered, is excruciatingly just painful, because when we did it, it was like 3 or 4 p.m. by now, and the sun was bearing and it was hot. But in the morning, cool air coming at you, hands freezing. Like, this part of the Gadsden is actually quite chill, and that's why I try to hike as early in the morning as I can, as soon as sunrise hits, because it's just so much nicer to hike when it's cold. So much. Even when it's cold or temp in the day, when the sun is at you at like 2-3 p.m., it's, even when it's cold, it hits you, you know? But anyway, enough of my yapping. Let's get going. Birdie. It's 10 a.m. and we're 5.88 miles in, guys. About almost 2/3 of the way, about. beautiful part of Gadsden. There it is, the house, the Pink Inn, Riverdale Inn. Our first runner, holy shit. I remember that guy. That's our first runner. He caught up. Better get a move on. Ladies and gentlemen, we finished the Gadsden part and now we're making our way back. Desert Rose. Record time too. Right now, time-wise, 7 miles in, 3 hours total. Let's get it. We are making our way back. Our hiker's still just starting off. Trail runners still starting off, but yeah, that one guy passed me. 27 miles. My goodness. Some beautiful quartz on the trail. This is literally the quartz mountain range. The Estrellas are literally the quartz mountain range. There's the cross again. And I'm wondering what the story is behind the 3 crosses. And then I try to Google it. I tried to Google it earlier. I couldn't find anything. But I have to look it up. Forgot the name of it. Let's keep going. I've slowed down, but making our way up. This is the fastest I've ever done. This many miles. But everything is sore. And you know what? For the first time ever, it's not my feet, of the soles of my feet that are usually sore after these. It's my hips. Well, maybe that's just from the running. Because I'm not really I don't usually trail run. They're coming off of that competitive track, but we are gonna keep left. So that's how the Desert Rose goes. That's where the parking lot is. But over there you can see all of the amenities. And yeah, coolio. And we have done it, lads. Desert Rose and Flycatcher complete.